This is the first and the great commandment. And the second into it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. While the Pharisees were gathered together, Jesus asked them, saying, What think you of Christ? Whose son is he? They said unto him, The son of David. He said unto them, How then doth David in spirit call him Lord, saying, The Lord said unto my Lord, Sit thou on my right hand till I make thine enemies thy footstool. And if David then call him Lord, how is he his son? And no man was able to answer him a word, neither dost any man that day forth ask him any more questions. All right, let's go back over this and see what the Bible's telling us. See what God's saying. See what the Lord's trying to say here. And Jesus answered and spake unto them by parables and said, The kingdom of heaven is like a certain king which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth servants, call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. And sent forth other servants, saying, Tell them which are bidden, Behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen, my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready to come into marriage. But they made light of it, and they went their ways, one to his farm, and another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants, and entreated them spitefully, and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned up their city. Then saith unto the servants, The wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, as many as you shall find, bid to the marriage. So the servants went out to the highways, gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came into the guests, he saw there a man which had not a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how comest thou neither have a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then the king told his servants, Bind him in the hand, foot, take him away, cast him out of darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, for many are called, but few are chosen. What's going on here? See, this is a parable, and he's saying we should go out in the highways and byways, invite people into church to get saved. See, that's what he's talking about here. See, go everywhere and compel them to come in the highways, preach the gospel. See, you know the Bible tells us the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to get people to get saved. And notice here, see, they took it. They said, but they made light of it and went their ways, one to his farm and another to the merchandise. See, they're caught up in the world. You see what's going on here? They made light of it. See, God has an obligation to deal with everybody one time. And see, it's up to us, see, right here. For many are called, but few are chosen. What's that mean? God's calling everybody to get saved. See, He loves everybody, but He's not going to twist your arm. He's not going to hold a gun to your head. He's not going to control you. He's giving you a choice. Many are called, but few are chosen. See, you see what's going on here? We all got a choice. We got to make a decision. Are we going to serve God? Are we going to do the will of the Father? Or are we going to do things our way? See, that's what that is. He says, few will find it. Wide is the gate and narrow is the way. And see, the big deception going right now is you think you can get baptized and do what you want to and think you're going to make it in. See, that's deception. The Bible says only he that doeth the will of the Father shall enter in the kingdom of heaven. See, and if you read the Bible here, it talks about a race, see. And it talks about the laborers in the field, see. He's talking about paying them a penny for their labors. And the ones that started early in the morning, see, they worked all day. And at the end, they got their penny. And see, that's why the first will be last and the last to be first. The ones that come at the end at like 5 or 6 o'clock during quitting time, they finally get saved. They're still going to get their penny, see. That's what that's talked about. See, God was using a parable there, see. It's not what we did yesterday. What are we doing today? What are we doing right now? Are we serving God now? Are we doing the will of the Father now, see? Don't take this lightly like these people in the Bible said. One went to his farm. One went to his merchandise. See, they had their mind on the world. Merchandise, farm, land, material things. See, they didn't have their mind on the Lord's work. See, you see what's going on here? It's about doing God's work, doing the will of the Father, see. And look here. And when the king came to his guests, he saw there a man which not on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how camest thou in the hither not having the wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then he said, the king said to his servants, Bind him hand and foot, take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. See,